Hey everybody, welcome back to day 27. That's awesome. I'm really happy with the consistency of my workouts. I know that, I do tend to focus on like what I need to do better. Okay. But I have to say, I think that's one of the reasons why I tend to feel still really good because my workouts are still consistent and I'm still keeping up with them. So it does feel good. And I do think Zuzka Light is correct. I think when you keep working and you see that consistency, it all works out. So for my goals for today, for calorie goals, I'm actually at something like 1,200 right now. And then I have another 350 scheduled for after my workout. I'm gonna eat some chicken breast and have a core power with milk. And I do think I had like a couple hundred calories, maybe more, of plums. So by the end of the night, my total calorie intake might be around like 1,700. Overall, I'm really happy with my food choices for today. There's nothing really extraordinary, just managed to focus and managed to make a plan and managed to make good decisions because I had to run to Walmart to get something and I walked past some Pringles and I really wanted them, but I walked away. So good for me. Sleep goal last night, not great at all. I was kind of stressed out about something and I ended up not falling asleep until like 3 o'clock. But I went to work, I've had a nap, I'm feeling good. It's like 10 o'clock, so I had better hurry up. All right, so my exercises for today, I'm doing 10 rounds with 5 different exercises. So I'm doing back extension Superman, you'll see. I'm doing squat to overhead press. I'm doing standing rotation and I'm doing jackknives for abs. I think I'm just gonna get started with this and I'm gonna follow up by getting on the bike. I'm not gonna do the maxi climber tonight. So get fit with me or stay fat or both, whichever. Doesn't really matter, but keep moving, right? Has me done for my sets. I'm gonna go hang out on the bike for a little bit. I did 10 minutes on the bike earlier to warm up, so just so that I can work on getting to bed early enough. Probably only gonna do about 20 minutes. I did end up modifying a few things in the exercises. My initial thought with the back extension Supermans was actually I was going to have like a 3-pound weight. And I realized very quickly that holding that 3-pound weight in both hands it just wasn't working. I'm not there yet, which is fine. So then I did it without any weights and that kind of felt like nothing. So the third round, I used a 20-pound resistance band and that felt great. And then the last 2 rounds, and the one that you saw, I used the 30-pound resistance band. So that felt really good because I felt like I was engaging sort of like my whole posterior chain. The standing rotation was supposed to be 10 reps also, but when I was doing them, it just felt kind of too easy. So I upped my kettlebell from a 15 to a 20-pound, and then I think I did like 15 to 20 reps per round after that first one. The jackknives I was really happy with because the last time I tried to do jackknives, I was gassed. I have realized that tension that I'm feeling in my right psoas while I'm still working on it, it is something that I modify that exercise and some other ab exercises for. If you guys have this issue too, what I do is I just I just rotate my right foot inward a little bit. I don't know if it impacts my muscles and how I do the exercise, etc., but I know that I don't get that uncomfortable feeling, that kind of tight tendon rolling over the bone feeling. I don't know if that's what's actually happening, but it sure is what it feels like. I don't get that when I rotate my foot inward. So that's how I did this jackknife. When I was doing the hanging knee raises before for my abs, that's what I did there, so that I wouldn't accidentally strain or cause more discomfort or potentially cause like wear and tear injury. Until I can figure out exactly what that is and how to fix it, I am not open to making it worse. I was really pleased with my squats to overhead press. It didn't occur to me until like the third round that each dumbbell was about 12.5 pounds. So I was doing about 25 pounds for the overhead press. I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, that would have been way too much, but I've been doing so many overhead presses and arm raises. It just felt good. And the fact that I was able to do it with those weights for all 5 rounds, I gotta say, I'm really happy with myself. Yeah, I feel like today was a great day. Happy with my calorie goal. I'm happy with my protein goal, which ended up being at 105. Like once I go get that core power, it might be a little less than 100 just because I'm not sure if I'm doing the chicken breast now. I gotta go to bed soon, so I don't wanna load myself up, but. Okay, yeah, so my calorie ended up being 1447 plus all those plums that I did not record. So it's probably like 1647. And my protein goal, because I'm not having the chicken, is 87 grams. And I actually feel pretty good about that. I have all of tomorrow to make myself like an awesome meaty omelet. So thank you again, everyone, for joining me. I love being able to be here with you, and I love that I'm making these videos, and I'm just seeing this consistency and progress. And what was really cool was like making these videos, like doing the editing. Yeah, it actually gives me, and I've said this before, kind of a good idea of like maybe some unconscious things I'm having a hard time with, or I might be putting myself down on. And it's given me a chance to exercise how I'm dealing with those too. So I hope everyone has a great night. I know I sure am. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's also funny because before I started my video tonight, like before I worked out, I was feeling pretty down. And if this were back before I was making these videos and holding myself accountable, then I probably wouldn't have worked out at all. I probably would have just disappeared into like scrolling or YouTube or other social media. But working out, man, I keep forgetting, like, yeah. Working out makes you feel good. Playing with a little dog downstairs also makes people feel good, like my husband. So good. Bye.